Hi everybody, it's Galactic Man Larry here again with another Star Wars The Black Series Star Wars Rebels review. And today I'm very glad that I was able to grab, to pick up, online, Seb, all the way from Austria. Well, I'm in Germany, so it's not that far, but as the box is a bit damaged, I could get him for a good price, which is the same which what happened when I got Sabine. The box was kind of smashed, even more than this one, and she was at a decent price because she was already going to buy like €50. Almost everywhere I found a smashed one, and it was like 30. And this guy was also, it was like, even like 28 plus shipping. Which was better than everywhere else, at least for €10 difference. Yeah, I don't know, maybe in the States you have better prices, but here this guy is a bit scarce. Well, he became a bit scarce. I didn't buy him when he was online because I wasn't even familiar with the media. Then I watched everything Star Wars that I hadn't watched yet because, yeah, I didn't have Disney Plus before, and I hadn't watched the series wherever they were when they came out. Anyway, now I watched everything, and now I'm familiar with the character, and of course then you want to have the figures, you know. Anyway, there he is. I already cut open the tape down below. And Garazeb Seb Orrelios. Meet the muscle of the Ghost team. Garazeb Seb Orrelios like everything in Star Wars, was a cunning Lasat honor guard who adopted the cause of rebellion against the Empire, and that was my rebellion. Anyway, some days my English is better, some days it's worse. Doesn't matter. Well, it does matter, but what can I do? I won't fix it in a second. Anyway, and there we have him. He's the big guy of the Rebels crew, as you surely know by now, and he is a deluxe figure, and not only because they wanted to, but because he is large. He doesn't come with, he comes with his, I don't remember the name of this, the name of his like rifle baton, but it's like the honor guard weapon, the Lasat honor guard thing, you know. I don't remember the name, but it's like only these guys had this thing, which is like a double spear with a rifle. It has like 2 or 3 modes. And as someone said before, I didn't know that before, I think the Fush said it, like this was like the original, this is based on the original Chewbacca design by Macquarie. Oh, I forgot the name. Anyway, but yeah, by Mr. Macquarie, you know. I'm forgetting everything today. I hope you don't. Ralph Macquarie, if I'm right. Yeah. God, let me see how I'm gonna take this guy out. Yeah. It's not always force, you just have to find a way. Easy peasy. Anyway, let's take the box out of the way. By the way, that's the artwork, which looks really nice. Yeah, that's the packaging. Let's take this stuff out of the way and get to business. There we have this guy. He's quite tall. Let's see if I can get him just to stand. Okay. And why do I want him to stand if we're actually reviewing him? But there he's standing, a bit angled to the front, but as you can see, he has this kind of I don't know if you should say cat legs or which animal would have this. It's a bit like dinosaur-like, like many animals like. I don't know if it's feline. In any case, he has this. I see. I think I see what's happening. I think. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, that was one leg was misplaced, and now he can stand straight, and he's standing. Of course, it feels like he would just fall back, and yeah, you just have to balance him like with any figure, but because of the shape of his feet or paws or whatever you want to call them, yeah, let's just break the stiffness. Yeah, you just have to. It's it's just not normal feet, and you just have to, yeah, to get used to his shape and balance him and all of that, which is no real problem. Well, now it seems it will be a problem. And yeah, well, there he is, looking great. Let's go through his weapon first. This lacet thing. This like electro staff effects are removable. I'm glad they are, otherwise I would have broken it. Yeah, this reminds me of the electro staff from the Purge Guard, which I haven't opened or reviewed yet. I have to do that. Anyway, and it has this kind of, I don't know if these are handles. It gives like the idea of like a bowcaster, but you can get these pieces to be like in a crossbow, at least I think so. Yeah, I mean, you cannot cross the pieces, but you can collapse this thing, put it in shapes. I guess this would be like the front, this would be like the rifle part, like the blaster thing, you can collapse this all the way back in, this one as well, and then you would have him like having some sort of space shotgun thing. Let's see, I don't know if it's easy to put into his hands. Well, that's somehow easy, but that doesn't hold by itself, so you always have to, I don't know, that's terrible. Yeah, at some point I will do that, but not now in camera. Let's go through the figure. He has this nice face sculpt. I mean, yeah, he's not the example of, let's say, good-looking individual, yeah, but I mean, it's just it's a sci-fi fictitious race, yeah, so he's not supposed to be pretty, he's supposed to be mean and tough, and yeah, anyway, he's the muscle guy, and well, I was gonna say the head on mine is all stiff, but it just started moving. It comes in it has a dumbbell joint, like double ball peg. So you have, now that everything gave in, you have that much movement upwards because he has this neck piece. So, well, it's not even because of that, it's just because of the shape. Actually, well, he can look up that much, he can't really look down, more like just to the front. You would need help from the diaphragm, but he doesn't own the looking down department because of his little goatee or thing like that. Yeah, and he has a nice tilt which is good for this character because he's very expressive. And he's I mean, I like this character. Yeah, I think not every character maybe, but he's one of those characters that you get a bit of sympathy for him. My arm here is a bit loose. It doesn't totally dance, but yeah, it's loose. And I don't like when that happens, but it's just the way it is. And I'll have to live with that. Now, how much range do we have? It's like 90 or almost 90 degrees. And yeah, this arm, which is loose, just tends to drop a bit, but it's okay. I can live with that. You have you have the bicep swivel in the elbow, and you have, as you can see, this very deep cut, which gives you not a crazy amount, but it's a bit over 90 degrees. I can already see that this hand has the in and out. Of course, it can turn all the way around, or yeah, it can turn all the way around, and it has out and in and out. And the other one, luckily, has a vertical one, so at least we have one and one. Yeah, we went through the range here in the elbow. It's good. Then you have like a ball peg as a diaphragm, just in the waist on top of this belt thing. He clicks. It feels good. I don't feel like I'm forcing things, and it goes all the way around. Now the legs, they have a good spread. That sounds terrible, but they can do a decent split. I mean. You have the thigh cut. You have double jointed stiff knees. They weren't that stiff. This part is stiff now. God. No. Gave. And yeah, he can go all the way, and he can beep. Yeah. He's a ballerino. Anyway, you can go all the way with both legs. Of course, I guess it's the same. Let's just... Oh God. Super stiff. I mean... Oh. Maybe it's better than loose. I don't know. I mean, when it's stiff, then you start using it, and then it gives, then it's good. But also when it's so stiff that all the time is stiff, and you have to heat it every time, it's also not good. I mean, the lower part is cooperating, but wow. That showed a bit of stress marks, I think. I don't know. Anyway, I'm losing too much time with this, and we don't want to keep losing your precious time. Now, there we have this... here's where it gets funny, you know? He has this articulation, then it turns. This would be like an ankle. I mean, that would be like where a human feet would start back here, and this would be just like the toes and the little part behind. Yeah, just like with some animals. Anyway, as you can see, there's this well, it has like two clicks, one to the back, and it has just one click. Actually, you can click once to the once backwards and once forwards, and that's like the neutral position. And this thing turns, yeah, I don't know if it goes all the way. I won't force it, but yeah, you can surely pose him in several ways. I just want to click that to the front position, if that's the way you say that. Anyway. And there we have him. So I'll check how to pose the weapon and we'll continue in a second. So there you have him, Seb, in a bit of a defense or ready for combat pose. I'm not gonna do all the configuration for, let's say, shotgun mode or rifle mode or whatever it's called mode. I mean, you can play around with it yourself if you have your figure, or if not. I think the figure is really cool. I'm liking it. Well, if I didn't, maybe I just wouldn't have bought him, you know. But yeah, I'm just saying this like sincerely, like I recommend the figure. So I suggest you to get one. Now, for size comparison, here we have Ezra. Okay, yeah, of course he's smaller. We don't even need to really compare. Here we have Chopper, because this trio is like, yeah, they kind of get along their way. Then we have, I guess the next one would be like Sabine. We would have Hera, which is much more of a responsible person. And yeah, I'll just bring Ahsoka because but I don't know where to put her, to place her. Let's put her in the back because she is not the main character of this series, but I mean, Ahsoka is Ahsoka, you know. Yeah. By now I'm just missing Kanan. I don't know when exactly I will get the figure because he's not in Amazon at the moment, or he's going like for $60 or like something. I'm not I won't pay for the character. Yeah, I'll get him as soon as I can, as soon as I get him at retail price or close to retail price. Sorry, my English. The other one I actually have Grand Admiral Thrawn from the archive re-release, and yeah, I should open that guy as well, I guess. So I hope you enjoyed this review. Garazeb Orrelios, as you can see, he's a good centerpiece, no pun intended, he's in the middle, but yeah, we have this situation going on here, like, and good figure, is interesting legs, you know. I mean, the character design is always cool to have a character that is not just a human shape. And I mean, Hera has her different head, and Ahsoka as well, but they have normal human bodies, and this guy doesn't, and that's always interesting. And yeah, I really am looking forward to get one Ki-Adi-Mundi one day, and the more like weird Jedis. I mean, Ki-Adi-Mundi only has his very particular head, but you know what I mean. Yeah, and such characters which are more like not as regular or as typical, you know. Anyway, please leave a like, subscribe. I mean, leave a like if you liked my kind of review. Leave a comment, subscribe to my channel if you want, of course, and I would be really honored and I would appreciate it. And yeah, see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao, ciao.